All right, everybody. So, in this Polio podcast of episode 4, we will be covering three countries: Kenya, Sudan, and Uganda. And I think Kenya, speaking about the politics of all these country, Kenya, I do think it can be a. But first of all, let's just talk about some of the information that I want to know about these countries. Kenya, I do can think is a country who have a lot of, I think, the wild animals, uh, it's a zoos and I think it's a great country to visit safari and things like that. And I do can say Kenya have a lot of poverty in their country. There's a lot of people are starving, economic crisis. I do can think Kenya have that. I think and they're speaking about the Sudan. I think Sudan might come very close to the Middle East, but it is an African continent nation. And in that Sudan country, I do can speculate there's a lot of the you know uh, terrorist group people might be active in there. If you go into the country, it can be unsafe. But I'm not quite fully sure. But Sudan, I can speculate it can be some other place. If you were a tourist, if you want to visit Sudan, yes, you can. There are places I can say you can freely go, securely go and come. But when you're planning to, go around the country and maybe do whatever, just an expedition or things like that. South Sudan may be a you might have some security guard with you if you were to planning to do that, I guess. So the information that I know, it can be from the past. From now, the situation may be different. Sudan may be a country tourists can go freely and come out, and they might have implemented security and all of that. Who knows about uh, Uganda? Also, I do continue, but they are struggling with the economy. A lot of people might be in starvation. A lot of people are probably earning less and everything around that. So yeah, it's there are can be a good points on these three countries, but I do lack, as I said at the very first, I do lack a lot of information towards this politics. I think Kenya, Uganda, and Sudan may be a country with having a membership in the UN. I can say that on the voting wise in the UN stage, I can say this country might have voting rights to, if there is a bill passed in the UN, and then Sudan and then Kenya might, you know, vote for their favorables. And then I think military wise, I do can also say Sudan and the Uganda might have some dictator tendency people at the top, or at least that's what I can thinking right now. But I don't know the current presidents in there who are all are the democratic tendency. But I can say Kenya is a maybe have a democratic tendency, but not sure. And the military wise, I don't think this country is currently being posed any threat by the other countries, like probably Russia or something. Who knows what? So therefore, I don't think these countries are really focused on military strengthening it. I do can say because of these countries have an economical problem, that can be a little hard for them uh, to even invest on the military and then to buy off, advance their equipments or what they had. It can be a little tough. So yeah, and then speaking about the education wise, well, I can say I don't think there. First of all, I think I do can say these all three countries do lack a lot of infrastructure, but we lack a lot of infrastructure when it comes to the education in India. We're not getting. quality education. We got many of the languages. It's always a trouble, right? But speaking about these countries, I can, I don't think of and education wise they're, producing entrepreneurs, they're producing innovators a lot and everything around that. But who knows what? Social culture wise, I can speculate these countries will gonna have the same kind of the social culture wise since they are falling into the African continent. So they might share same culture. Well, that's what I can say for now. But I do can say Kenya is a, I've heard that it's a place for a lot of safaris. It can be a great place for safari if you wanted to go safari, if you want to visit. Kenya can be a better good choice. But they do also like a lot of infrastructure, the economic crisis they got in their country. So you gotta watch out for that too. And then Uganda and the Sudan, it can be these countries can be a little unsecure or not, maybe quite not now, but if you wanted to go into the country very deeper and everything around that, it can be a little you might have some guards with you. It's better to have. And the tribal people also lives in this country, who knows what. So with that, I'll end up right here, and I'll and see you guys on the next episode.